Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fairhaven Union High School as we are here for tournament time. Postseason basketball action. The Fairhaven girls of Division II will play host to the Middlebury girls. Today is February 27th. My name's Greg McCormick. Along with me is Joe Howard. And just to give you a little background on these two teams, the Fairhaven girls are a 2 seed coming into this contest. Middlebury's a 15 seed. And these two teams have met once previous. That happened back on the 15th of January, so a little more than a month ago. Fairhaven won that contest fairly handily, and they will meet this team again here in the first round of the playoffs tonight. Joe, postseason, all the records of the regular season go out the door. And you win, you go on, you lose, and you finish your season here tonight. So it's always a fun format when you get to this point in the season.
Good evening, Greg. Yeah, everybody goes 0-0 at this time of the year. On paper, certainly Fairhaven should dominate this. They met, as you said earlier, this year, and Fairhaven dominated that. Fairhaven's a good club. There's no question about it. They got some size, but they certainly got some shooters, and they play very good defense. So that could take the Slaters a long way this year.
Just, I want to say the other half of this bracket, just as we're getting started here, is Hartford. The Hartford girls are looks like number 7, if I can read my own writing. So they would be playing tonight. We saw Fairhaven play Hartford the other night. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but that would be the next round, which will be coming up on Friday if that should happen.
So Division II in the girls' bracket is loaded, Greg. It's a very tough division, and there's a lot of good clubs. So this could be an interesting run in postseason.
The number 1 team, it's been a pretty good year up in Newport at North Country. The Newport boys beat the Fairhaven boys back here a couple of nights ago. The Newport, not Newport, but the North Country girls out of Newport are the number 1 seed in this division.
I see the Newport boys got beat last night. Was it last night? I believe it was last night.
They were a 4 seed.
They were the 4 seed. They got beat by the 1 seed, which is not surprising, though. That boys division up north this year has had a very good year, so.
And just some of the other teams in this division, the Otter Valley Otter girls are a 16 seed. They got to take on that number 1 North Country tonight. So it might be a long night, but
just the ride will be a long night for them.
Okay, we are going to have Middlebury introduce the starters here on the floor. Let's have a look at that as they do this. And we'll try to mention these as we go. Isabel Quinn, number 3, just introduced on the floor, will be 1 starter. Number 4 is Tenny LaRoche. Tenny is a freshman, very young team here, it looks like. We'll talk more about that in a second. Number 11, Cassidy Brown, introduced on the floor.
Number 24, Solstice Binder.
Solstice Binder, number 24, you see, coming out.
Number 35,
Skylar Schwaner. Hope I got her name right. And there you go. There's the Middlebury 5 girls. The 5th one joining right now.
They're not very big, Greg. That's the first thing that you'll see on camera is they're certainly going to be at a height disadvantage with this Slater club.
All right, the Fairhaven girls are coming out right now. Here's Elizabeth Love. Number 2 was just introduced. Number 5 is Lily Briggs. All right, Madison Perry. Kate Hadwin, number 11. And number 20, Isabel Cole, just introduced here on the floor. The head coach, by the way, coaches, I should say, for Fairhaven. Kyle Wilson, the head coach. His dad, Jay Wilson, and Leo Hutchins are the assistants. Assistant coach, Chad Wilson. All right, we're going to pause here for our national anthem. Okay, there we have a nice rendition of the national anthem, as usual here at Fairhaven Union High School by one of the young ladies here at Fairhaven. The officials right here in front of us. Going to mention their names. Always doing a great job refereeing your basketball games here tonight. And we have Roger Stanley as one of the officials. Pat Whalen the other, and Dan Johnson. So those are the 3 referees for tonight's contest, and we're looking at one of our referees right now here, so we will get this one underway here very shortly, and we've had the introductions of both teams here on the floor, starters. And Joe should be interesting contest.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody has any huge hopes for. I mean, the first round is always tough.
Full house, got a good crowd
Yep.
for this playoff game.
Middlebury, a 15 seed, and they put Solstice Binder, number 24, out there. Solstice is going to be jumping it up here at center circle. And her counterpart in the center circle is Isabel Cole here for Fairhaven. Both girls right there at center circle, and we'll be underway off the opening tip. Going to be the Fairhaven girls first.
Maddie Perry will get the ball off the tip. They'll start things up. Love center's got a lane, kicks it left side to Cole. Cole and Briggs. Briggs has got a lane, wants to come back to Love. Shot is up, good.
And a beautiful little runner there right over the front of the rim. That's our first basket of the ball game. So the Fairhaven girls up on top 2-0. Ball coming down the court is Solstice Binder. Solstice top of the circle. We'll wait for a little bit of help. Isabel Quinn. Now they give it off to Tenny LaRoche. And it looks like the Tiger girls just working it around that three-point perimeter, trying to get a feel of this Fairhaven defense, which looks to be a zone defense.
Loose ball.
And comes loose at the baseline, and the Slaters are going to pick up on it. Madison Perry came up with it. Now the Slaters with it down the floor.
Cole will have the ball. It'll go out of bounds, though, off of Middlebury. The Slaters will trigger underneath their own hoop. Just underway, a minute deep, period number 1. Slaters with a 2-point lead. Perry looking to give it. Underneath, it'll go to Hadwin. Her turnaround jumper looked good, but rims out. It'll go back to Middlebury.
That's Solstice Binder that got it on the rebound, and Binder will bring it down the floor. Top of the circle, she'll dish it off, and it will be Isabel Quinn that will bring it to the right side of the circle. Stop the dribble there at the free throw line, needs a little help. Now they'll move it over toward that right corner there, Skylar Schwanner. Schwanner is going to take that shot. That'll come up off the rim, no good, and the rebound taken down by the Slater girls.
Lily Briggs with it quickly down the floor on the right side. Oh, they back off her. She's got a clear lane. Shot is up, no good, however. It'll go back to the Tigers.
Well, Fairhaven definitely has had a few good looks at it there. A couple of opportunities they weren't able to cash in on as we have Binder bringing it to the top of the circle at the other end. She slipped or got fouled there.
No, Briggs. Briggs with the blocking foul. Her first, the Slaters team first.
All right, so we'll have it inbounded right here just in front of us where we sit right in front of next to the scorer's table. Ball put in play, Isabel Quinn. Looks like the main ball handler will be Solstice Binder here tonight for Middlebury. Solstice will pass it off. Working it again, top of the circle over on the left side. 3 Slater defenders right there, all surrounding that basketball. Gets knocked out of bounds.
Fairhaven doubling the ball. We've seen that a lot this year when we've done their games.
All right, we'll have an inbound coming up here over on the sideline by Middlebury. Tiger girls put the ball in play and bring it now top of the circle to work it around. Oh, now we're going to keep it out on top. Well, Middlebury being patient here. Got some pretty good ball movement, moving it around that three-point perimeter. Fairhaven doing a nice job shifting on defense. There's a loose ball.
Nice job denying by Perry, but they'll turn the ball over before they get it the length of the floor. Back it'll go to Middlebury.
All right, Binder put up that shot. I've been calling her Binder. I think it's Binder.
It's only a sophomore guard. She's running the floor for this Middlebury club.
She just hit that basket, and there is one at the Fairhaven end.
Yeah, Isabel Cole with the 3 from the right side. 5-2 the Slaters, and good luck. They backed off her. The Slaters have a couple really good three-point shooters on their team, Cole being one of them.
All right, top of the circle. It is at the Tiger end of the floor. Tani LaRoche now to Binder. Now they'll rotate Isabel Quinn out on top. Good ball moving over to that left corner. Let's see, get a drive into the middle. And a pass, I think intended for Schwanner. And that will go away from her out of bounds right in front of the Fairhaven bench. Coach Wilson pacing the sideline there.
Okay, here comes the Slaters. Cole with it right side to Briggs. Briggs surveys the situation, gives it back out top to Perry. Perry with the step, the move. She's got a lane. Left side, it'll go to Cole. A three from this side up and good.
Well, you do that, going to be a good night. Isabel Cole on that one. Binder over the half-court line. Fairhaven again doing a good job on defense, and that'll cause a turnover. Ball stolen away there by Elizabeth Love. Fairhaven get a fast break going down the floor. Left side to Lily Briggs. Lily gets a shot off, comes off the rim, no good. Binder with the rebound.
She thought she could pick the foul up on that possession, but no whistle. It'll go back to Middlebury.
All right, there's a shot. I was going to say not a whole lot of shooting we've seen from the Tigers. That was a little bit wide left, way out there. Tenny LaRoche, a freshman guard forward. A lot of young people on this Middlebury Tiger roster, Joe.
They're a very young club. Until Middlebury can hit an outside shot, Greg, Fairhaven will be very, very willing to sit back and double the ball underneath. Oh, Hadwin going to be whistled with the offensive foul out top, setting the illegal screen against Quinn. And so her first, team second, the ball back to Middlebury.
All right, so back to Middlebury. Slater girls will be back waiting. They're there on defense. Binder now with the ball in play. She's a sophomore guard, as we may have mentioned, or Joe might have mentioned. Ball goes top of the circle to Tenny LaRoche. And again, they'll work it around back over to Binder.
Kristen Parker into the ball game for the first time for the Slaters. Hadwin will take a seat. The three launched by Middlebury, no good. Loose ball rebound. Middlebury going to get it back.
That was Chouanier that took that first shot, right corner. This is Tenny LaRoche over in that left corner. She misses. And then Victoria Kelly in there to add a little size underneath. Got that rebound.
Love the basketball. Now they'll work it to Cole, right side. Cole back over, gives it up to Briggs. Center of the floor, kills the dribble, has to go back to Love. Her three on the way, good.
Oh, definitely some good shooting for Fairhaven in this quarter here. Missed a couple of early ones there, but they've warmed up very nicely. They lead it 11-2. Binder down the floor here. First round playoff action at Fairhaven. Fairhaven girls hosting the Middlebury Tiger girls. Division II playdowns. There's a good open shot by the Tigers, Skylar Chouanier. Chouanier misses that one off the rim. We get a rebound coming down to Elizabeth Love over to the right corner. Wow.
It's going to be timeout here. I can see this one coming. 14-2, and it's just raining threes for the Slaters. 2:21, period one.
I don't know what you do about that. I mean, they're firing them up and they're going in. You just kind of hope they go a little cold on that, but definitely got a way of opening up that inside game when those are dropping.
A couple of those shots were well defended too, Greg. But if they're going to fall like that, it'll be a tough evening for Middlebury.
And already somewhat up against it coming into this contest here, as we said, overall Fairhaven, the number 2 seed, very good team at 16-4 overall. Fairhaven 5-15 are the Middlebury Tiger girls. But always interesting the first 2 rounds, and then you go to Barry if you can last through that. So that's what's going on here tonight, opening this tournament up. The boys are well on the way here. They'll be in Barry this week.
Middlebury does start 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a junior, like you said. So certainly a difference in experience level between the 2 clubs.
Middlebury, it looks like, I'm looking at their roster, they have just the 1 senior, so you got a whole bunch of freshmen here. So
it's a short senior night, I bet.
Yeah. And, a good thing when you see all the young freshmen on there. We're going to just watch out for this team next year. All right, top of the circle, it's Binder. Solstice Binder. Over to the right side it goes to Isabel Quinn. Quinn puts it on the floor with that right-handed dribble. Good job on defense. Kirsten Parker sealing that off. There's a shot put up. Chouanier now, and the ball bounces out to Hadwin. Hadwin will take it down the floor herself. Kay Hadwin, excellent ball handler.
Now Perry will take over. Perry to Babby. Parker's 3 on the way. Shot that one long. A rare miss in this first period for the Slaters.
All right, Binder got the rebound. She goes end to end, and running right there with her was Madison Perry. Could not stop her on that right-handed layup. That was a good play for Middlebury. And
quickly, the Slaters will come down, put it up. Now they're feeling it, and I'm not so sure Coach Wilson was happy with that. I think he wanted them to move the ball a little bit, get a little better shot than that, but we'll see next time down the floor.
All right, Tigers have it at their end as we approach the 1 minute mark left to go here in the first quarter. Tigers, Tenny LaRoche. Ball goes top of the circle. Binder will take it back over. Binder, the main point guard, main ball handler here for Middlebury, into the free throw line. Tenny LaRoche back to Binder. Now they'll see that left side. Isabel Quinn with it.
I'm trying to figure out what the Slaters are doing here, Greg. I think they're playing a man, except they're putting the Kelly girl in the middle to defend. So everybody's a man, and she's playing a zone. Now she'll take a seat, and Cole will come back into the ball game. 38 seconds left here in period number 1.
So it's not a zone defense, or it is?
No, they're playing a man, except they were playing Kelly in neutral position to help out against the ball wherever it went. So she was in a zone. Everybody else was playing a man.
Now there is a loose ball here on the floor at the free throw line. There's a jump ball. Players from each team tying that one up. Solstice Binder.
So that is by design the way they were running the Kelly girl, Greg, because she's the tallest girl out on the floor, and she was going to deny the hoop if the Middlebury player beat their man defense.
All right, Tigers with it. About a half minute left to go here in this first quarter. Now have 15 seconds left to go. Ball goes top of the circle. LaRoche. Tenny LaRoche gets a good, I say a good look at it, but Isabel Cole doing a good job blocking that. Picked up on the other side. That was tipped in by, was it Schwaner, number 35?
Yeah, yep, exactly.
All right, so good job on that. Staying right with it there as we get a last shot there by Fairhaven. That was Madison Perry quickly down the floor. Got the shot off as the buzzer ran out, but not a bad first quarter. 14-6 is our score.
Certainly not a blowout. As many threes as Fairhaven hit early on. Then they went a bit cold. Middlebury got a couple of hoops, so keeping it somewhat close, period number 1.
Well, you made mention of the crowd here, and we do have a nice crowd here on hand. They line up outside. You got to wait a little while to get in here at playoff time. But they filled the seats here, and I think everybody here knows, we'll get a chance to root these girls on here for the final few times tonight. Should they win, they'll play again one more time this week, and then it's on to Barry if you can win that one.
It's awesome to see the student section full for the girls as well as the boys here.
And there is on camera the student section that Joe is referring to. Always a great group of students over there to root their teams on.
I don't know. I've been coming here for half a century. I don't know if I've ever seen that guy with the hat on over there up against the wall.
The mascot you're talking about?
Yeah, the mascot, the Slater.
All right, let me zoom in on him. There's who Joe's talking about. Yeah, that's new.
It is new. All right, the Slaters will get things started on the outside across from us. They'll bring it in. Hadwin the basketball, works with Cole. They set the screen. It'll go to Love. Love center of the floor. Hadwin wants it, gets it right side. She's got a step. Now she'll put the three up off the back of the rim. It'll be Middlebury's ball.
And Solstice Binder came up with that rebound. She's done a little bit of everything here tonight. Is Binder now with it top of the circle. And she'll dish off, gives it up right behind her to Isabel Quinn. Quinn now looking for somebody to dish off to. And back to Tenny LaRoche. So those three mainly working it here top of that three-point circle. Fairhaven doing a good job trying to keep things sealed off inside. Middlebury looking for an opening in there to try to get closer. They don't really have any kind of an inside game we've looked at all, Joe.
No. I thought that may be the case early on as well.
Just working around top of the circle. Fairhaven doing a good job coming out on whoever has the ball here, so not really giving up too much shooting room there either. Middlebury just being real patient here, trying to find that opportunity. Didn't come this time. Isabel Cole comes up with a loose ball.
Yeah, it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Fairhaven's possession. They'll bring it out right in front of their own bench. Hadwin will work with Perry. They'll get it across the timeline. Perry gets it, goes to Love, right side. Love will bring it back. They'll reverse it, gives it back to Briggs. Briggs, they try to double on Briggs. It should be somebody open. They find Hadwin. Hadwin backs it out. Right side Love, wide open three. High off the back of the rim.
Good job, good shot. I would have taken that one too.
Yeah, you got it.
Binder.
So Love gets the steal on the other end. They hound her. Good job by Middlebury getting back defensively.
And that's Cassidy Brown getting in on it, number 11 on the steal.
Excellent defense. Excellent transition defense to get back.
I actually kind of like what Middlebury's doing here. You notice they're taking a lot of time every trip. You know, I mean, you got a scoring team here with Fairhaven.
Yeah, and so they're going to kill some time.
Yep.
But the problem with it is this exactly. The longer you have the ball, the more chance of a turnover. And we've seen them turn it over the last few times down the floor.
All right, inside they get a shot off an attempt by Cassidy Brown, coming up with that ball after the missed shot, Isabel Cole.
Oh, Hadwin, they backed off her. She's got a late, nice pass to Cole. Beautiful assist by Kate Hadwin. Very nice.
All right, Solstice Binder again over the half-court line. She'll be picked up. Lily Briggs coming up there on defense, and so is Madison Perry. Now they work it down underneath. And inside, a shot by Isabel Quinn misses. Fairhaven rebound.
Hadwin to Briggs to Hadwin. Can't run it any better than that.
Great teamwork you saw right there as we approach the 5-minute mark left to go here in this first half. 18-6. Middlebury hanging in there, just not getting any offense going.
Starting to get away a little bit.
That would have been helpful right there. Binder had a wide open shot from the foul line. The 15-footer off the front of the rim, no good. Fairhaven rebound.
Here comes Love. Quickly down the floor. Hadwin the long three. Got it.
Those are the ones that hurt right there. You're kind of hanging around and then.
Long three as well from Hadwin.
There's Binder driving the lane. Good job on that play.
Well, beat 3 defenders that time down the floor. Middlebury's going to take a 30-second timeout here. 21-8. They trail the Slaters. 4:22 to go in the first half.
All right, here's the Middlebury team we're looking at. I don't know if I mentioned their head coach. We'll do that right now. Eric Carter is their head coach. Assistant coaches are Debbie Holler and Emma Carter. I'd like to mention that. And we didn't run down the whole roster either, but we've given you the 5 that are on the floor. But it's Isabel Quinn, Tani LaRoche, Aurelia Leggett, Cassidy Brown, Leah Dugway, Alice Livesay, Lexi Whitney, Solstice Binder, who you've heard her name lots of times, Caitlin Brown, Sarah Bavir, and Skylar Chouanier. I hope I mentioned everybody. Want to get them all a mention as they've done a fine job. I had a fun season here. They're in the playoffs, and you got to put a good game together here at this time of the year. This potentially could be their last game here as we have the timeout over with Joe, and Fairhaven will inbound.
Here comes Briggs. She'll work with Perry and Love. Love will get it. Cole left side. Cole will bring it center to the floor. Gives it right back out to Love. Cole threw it away. Turnover will go back to Middlebury.
All right, no full court pressure coming. Fairhaven's right back there. They'll meet the ball at half court. Lily Briggs will pick up on it. And we have Tiger Girls with it top of the circle.
Fairhaven trapping the ball now every time down the floor. They're increasing their defensive intensity.
Well, good job by the big girls from Middlebury right there, 25 and 35. That's Caitlin Brown and Skylar Chouanier. They got the ball underneath, did get a couple 3 attempts off, finally getting a 2 there.
Caitlin Brown, the senior captain for the Middlebury club here. Hadwin with it, left side. Love steps back, now reloads. Thought about the 3, kicks it out top. It'll go to Briggs. Briggs back to Love, the 3, good.
Wow, Fairhaven's hit a bunch of 3s there. They got those 24 points up there on the board, and a lot of that's the 3-point shot.
We haven't seen Love be that aggressive from the 3 ball the whole time we've seen her this year. So that's something. So if Middlebury had scouted her, they're not expecting that for sure.
All right, Tiger Girls get it. Beautiful baseline drive right there. Well done, Solstice Binder.
She was looking for the foul as well, but no call. 24-12. The Slaters will lead the ball. Love and Briggs will play some catch. Perry gets involved. Perry with it. Oh, she's got probably a good foul from Middlebury as Perry had a wide open lane right in front of her.
All right, Coach Wilson going to his bench now, so we'll see some new players.
Parker and Kelly will check into the ball game. Slater's ball out. Far sidelines. Parker will give it to Briggs. Yeah, I'll shoot the three. Everybody else is no good. Cole will get the boards, however, and she'll put the three up good.
All right, we're getting to the end. 2.5 minutes left in the first half, so this has been a quick half here. Not a whole lot of fouls called.
No, only one team foul for Middlebury in the second period. None for the Slaters. Loose ball. Bender's going to put it back up for Middlebury. Kelly the board. 50-50 ball. Who's going to get it? Middlebury.
Chouanier putting that shot up and missing. And on the other side of the rim, we get a Fairhaven rebound. A little frustration there. Elizabeth Love lost it on the dribble, but recovered by Fairhaven. And right to the hoop, Lily Briggs.
So even when things aren't going good, the ball's going in for the Slaters. 29-12. Timeout Middlebury here. 2:02 mark first half.
All right, Coach Eric Carter right there for the Middlebury Union High School Tigers. We'll talk things over with his girls. And let me swing the camera right around here. We have the Fairhaven coaching staff of Kyle Wilson and Jay Wilson, Leo Hutchins right there.
It's just shy of about 200 years of coaching experience there.
Yeah, you got the JV coach. That's Henry Daly sitting right there. Henry's been around for lots of years. Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge on that Fairhaven sideline for sure.
Wow.
Just we were talking, Joe, when we started off about how many good teams there are in Division 2. A lot of North Country is the team to beat right now. The number 1 seed, the number 2 seed is Fairhaven. 3 seed is Lamoille. You get to this time of year, a lot of these teams are kind of unknown, really.
Yeah, we don't get to see much of the northern teams. But everything I've followed this year, D2 is probably the toughest division of all 4 of them, competitively.
Harwood is on there as the number 4 team. So a lot of the Linden. So those are the top teams right there outside of Fairhaven. 4 of the top 5 come from up in northern Vermont. This team we have seen. This is our Middlebury girls have been on the were on the Middlebury Fairhaven schedule. All right, we're going again here. Ball in play here by the Tigers. Work it over into that corner now. We'll get it back out top of the circle. We have a whistle. There's going to be a foul out on top.
Yeah, Lily Briggs, I believe. That'll be 2 on her, so that'll be something to watch here. Oh, no, 12. They're going to call it on Parker, so that's a break for Briggs. She looked around. She didn't think she committed it, and I guess she didn't. So Parker whistled with it. Slater's back to the bench. They make changes. It's the nice thing to be ahead by this much this early. It's a long grind in the playoffs, Greg. And so when you can rest all of your players, it really helps the next game and the next game and the next game. It's a moving screen on Middlebury. It'll go back to the Slaters.
I tell you, though, you kind of think, okay, if you're the higher seeded team, we talked about how you throw all the records out, you go back to 0 there because you do see a lot of upsets quite often in this. So you got to definitely play your game for sure. Fairhaven doing that well tonight. Kate Hadwin, top of the circle. Nice dish to Victoria Kelly.
I tell you what, Hadwin's had a couple of very nice assists in this first half. 31-12 to Slaters.
All right, ball down the floor to the right corner. There's an open shot. They're letting her take that. Skylar Chouanier has that 3-point attempt, which she's going to miss. We get a tie-up there underneath the basket.
Possession arrow will stay Middlebury's ball. They'll trigger underneath their own hoop.
All right, so jump ball it's going to be inbounded here at the baseline. Isabel Quinn is going to be the inbounder. Lobs it in. There's an open shot. Bender put it up, misses. Then Victoria Kelly got the rebound.
Kelly certainly is a dominant force when she's in the game with her size. She Hadwin from the logo almost off the front of the rim. Hadwin was probably 22, 23 feet out there on that shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Middlebury get it back. We're under a minute. First half, 31-12 the Slaters.
All right, and again, it'll be Middlebury just walking it over the half-court line. Solstice Binder now top of the circle. She's met there on defense. Madison Perry picks her up defensively.
They may work for the last one to stop the bleeding a little bit if they don't commit the turnover. We'll see what Bender can do with it.
You get the idea. It's just, play a slow game here if you're Middlebury. They know this Fairhaven team can score, and we just saw Bender walk over the half-court line with it. Not really urgent here, down by a bunch, but there's a shot. Open, Caitlin Brown put it up, missed.
Another jump ball possession arrow. Oh, we got one calling travel. We got one calling jump ball. So if it's travel, it'll be Middlebury's ball, and indeed, that's the call they'll go with.
All right, Joe, 14 seconds left to go here. Ball inbounded at the baseline. Cassidy Brown got it there for a moment. Now Tenny LaRoche going to have to think about that basket a little bit. 8 seconds showing on the clock. And they try to get a pass inside. That's loose ball. Picked up there, Riley Babby.
Yeah, she killed the dribble. And whenever you do that, you're in trouble when you're backed into the corner like that. So they don't get a shot. Fairhaven doesn't get a shot at the other end before time expires. Halftime, 31-12. It's been all of Fairhaven.
And they did get it into the hands of Kate Hadwin there to try to get basically a half-court shot. And that will end the half. So we have a score. Let me turn the camera over here and show you what we're looking at here. Playoff time, first round playoffs. The Fairhaven girls, the number 2 seed, hosting Middlebury. They lead at the half 31-12 at Fairhaven High School. We have halftime, and we are at Fairhaven High School, and it's the Slaters 31 and Middlebury 12. Playdown action, and we have our halftime stats. Joe has that.
So a little difference in scoring level, not only the amount, but the number of players actually getting into the books. So for the Slaters, Love with 2 threes and a deuce for a total of 8 points. Good first half for her. Lily Briggs with 5 points, including a 3. Hadwin with 5 points, including a 3. But Isabel Cole, 3 threes, and a total of 11 points. And Victoria Kelly for 2 for a total of 31 in the first half. For the Middlebury club, only 2 girls in the scoring column. Bender with 8, and Chenair with 4 for a total of 12 points. So 31-12, halftime score.
All right, and the quarter-by-quarter breakdown. Let me just see that if I can real quick. Thank you, Joe and Wally.
Yeah, so we don't do this scoring without Wally Fabian every night, who's very kind enough to hand us back the book. Again, mention that Wally's the new varsity softball coach here in Fairhaven, and very, very, very helpful with all the sports here in Fairhaven. You always see Wally doing something, doing the scoring, doing books, doing time, doing whatever. So very appreciative.
14-6 in that first quarter, then a good second quarter, Joe, 17-6. So 6 points each quarter for Middlebury. They stayed steady, and that's going to give us our halftime score, 31-12, and we're in the playoffs. All right, we're going to take a little break here for just a second. Halftime at Fairhaven High School. It's Fairhaven 31, Middlebury 12. All right, Fairhaven High School, and we have a score halftime, 31-12. Folks coming in and out of the gymnasium here. Last few games of basketball, we're looking at a playoff game right here. And should the Fairhaven girls win tonight, they would have another game coming up. And that would probably most likely be on Friday. I don't have the VPA brackets with me, but as we sit here, it's a Tuesday night, so normally that'd be Thursday or Friday night. They give them a couple days off.
It's a good atmosphere here. Middlebury brings a lot of people here too. We did the boys playoff, the first round of the playoffs, and Milton was here. They had like nobody in the stands. Middlebury has got this side of the stands filled. It's nice to see.
Middlebury's actually not a bad drive from here, right?
No. 45 minutes and you're sitting in the seats. Okay, we get underway. Period number 3. The Slaters the ball. Love center of the floor. Love surveys it, gives it to Briggs. Briggs launches a 3 up off the rim. No good. Chased down by Middlebury. Here they come.
All right, here come the Tigers down the floor. That was Tenny LaRoche on the rebound. And this is Binder, top of the circle, and she'll pass it off to Isabel Quinn. And again, the Tigers just working it around, looking for a little opening.
Good call, yeah. Good call. She's just lost control of the ball, Greg, and gets whistled with the travel. Slaters will take it. They'll bring it to link to the floor. We're just underway here in the third period.
All right, the ball inbounded. Elizabeth Love, and also over the half-court line, we get Madison Perry.
Love gets it. Hadwin with it now. Hadwin's got a lane. Kicks off right side to Perry. Perry Fairhaven going to work the ball. Love gets a good look at a 3. Rolls around off the back of the rim. Cleared by Middlebury.
All right, Tenny LaRoche came up with that rebound. And it is Binder with it, Solstice Binder. Now to Quinn, top of the circle. Fairhaven doing a good job on defense. They have not left much room at all in that middle or in the paint area or whatever. They've done a good job keeping Middlebury out of there. There's a drive, though. They do somewhat get inside. There's a shot put up by Isabel Quinn. Good defensive pressure on that. It's going to be a missed shot. Rebound by Fairhaven. Now foul.
Yeah, Quinn gets called for the push. It'll be Fairhaven's ball out right in front of us. Anxious to see what Middlebury has come out of the locker room with, Greg, to see what they're going to switch up here. I see they did put, Quinn put pressure on the ball as the Slayers were trying to bring it down the floor. So we'll see if that's something different that they're going to work on. Love the basketball. Perry with it. Perry picked up by Brown. Back to Love. It'll come. Perry right side. Briggs. Perry and Love. Fairhaven very willing to run some clock. Love the ball. Right side. Briggs is three up. Nope. Rebound Middlebury.
Skylar Chouanier got that rebound or immediately gets it to Binder, and Binder is the main ball handler and will bring it over the half-court line to the top of the circle. On her defensively, Lily Briggs. Ball goes over to that right corner. Shot is up, and that's good.
Chouanier the three for Middlebury. So they're the first ones to get on the board here in the third period. 2 minutes gone. The Slaters up 31-15. Love, Briggs, and Perry out top. Hadwin, she's got to look at a three. It's on the way. Oh, and halfway in and right back out it'll come. It'll go back to Middlebury.
Cassidy Brown got the rebound. And Binder again just keeping that same pace there. Walk it over the half-court line. Picked up top of the circle there by Lily Briggs. Now Quinn with it. Quinn looking toward that left corner there. Can't get it over there. Got a drive to the free throw line. Tenny LaRoche with it. Now back to Binder out on top. She just eyeing the inside, looking in the middle there. Can't see any, but no movement in there.
Bender has the ball for Middlebury probably 60% of the time, Greg. And the ball will be in Bender's hands.
That's her for the foul, too, it looks like.
Yeah. After the shot, or before the shot. So offensive foul, second team foul on Middlebury at the 5:13 mark. Perry and Briggs. Briggs left side. Reverses it to Love. Thought about a three. Kicks it out. She's going to go back to Briggs. Cross court it'll go to Hadwin. Her drive. No, got it herself. Kicks it out to Perry. Perry will lose it.
Ball got loose. Skylar Chouanier coming up with it. Everybody hustles back down the floor for the Tigers. So does the defense for Fairhaven. Ball goes top of the circle now. Tenny LaRoche with it. Stop the dribble, looking for a little help. Binder there to help her out. Then we get a foul here just to the right of where we're at.
Yeah, Briggs for the Slaters. Her second, team's first. Period number 3.
All right, so that's going to be put in play here at the baseline. They get ready to do that here with under 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Ball in play by Tenny LaRoche, or to Tenny LaRoche. Another one of those freshmen tied up there, and jump ball. That is, it looks like possession, Middlebury.
Middlebury will keep it. 4:35 to go, period 3. Middlebury to trigger. Out from underneath their own hoop.
All right, inbounding is Isabel Quinn, and gets the ball in play to Binder right back. Now to the top of the circle. That's a good wide open three for Tenny LaRoche. That was a good shot. She was a little short on that one. Goes missed out of bounds, back to Fairhaven.
Okay, here comes the Slaters. They've yet to get on the board here in the third period. It's almost halfway over. So we'll see if they take care of that business. Hadwin with it. Hadwin to drive. Kicks it out top to Briggs. Stolen away. It was trying to go to Love. Bender with it. Bender right to the hoop. Up and good.
I'll tell you right now, this is Middlebury's best quarter. No question about it.
No question about it. They're winning 5-0 right now in period 3. Love and Briggs. Briggs has got a lane. Kicks it back out top to Love. The three is on the way. Shot it short. Loose ball. They're going to get Cole over the back. So Middlebury got Fairhaven a little rattled right here in period 3.
All right, like you said there, you kind of wonder, okay, Fairhaven put 2 good quarters together, a little sluggish here in this third quarter. Coach Wilson wanting a timeout here.
Doesn't take Kyle long to call a timeout, settle things down, try to get a little more patient offensively, try to work the ball in. Won't be surprised if they come out of this timeout and try to work the ball underneath and get a look. 31-17, the Slaters on top, 3:56 third period.
And a good crowd here. A little subdued here tonight.
Yeah, it has not been completely exciting, although Middlebury trying to make a little run here.
And the tournament starting tonight. Tonight's Tuesday night. This first night the pairings came out. I think they were out late Sunday, actually. I think I looked them up on Sunday. Somebody said they'll put them out then, and they did. So then generally, like Monday, would be reserved for a play-in game, but this would be the first night. So half of these teams that will be gone by tomorrow, probably. Everybody trying to stay alive here. So we have 3:56 left to go here in this third quarter. Again, the score 31-17 if you're just joining us. And there are the Middlebury girls at the end line. They're going to inbound it. Fairhaven will wait on defense here at the half court. Lily Briggs going to pick up the ball. They pass it over the half court line, and it's Isabel Quinn, top of the circle. Over to Tenny LaRoche. Thought Tenny was going to take that shot. Passes to the sideline. It'll be Chouanier that'll take the shot. She's got some good wide open looks at it, Chouanier. She's one of the big girls there. That one is a little bit short.
Back to the Slaters it'll go. We'll see if they can't get something going offensively here. Love and Cole will play some catch. Cole's going to stop Pop 17. No. Oh, Hadwin is... Hadwin got pushed out of bounds, but they're going to say she loses the ball out of bounds.
All right, so Fairhaven girls will be back waiting on defense. They're setting up in what looks to be zone defense there, Joe. And we have the ball being brought down the floor here by Middlebury. We'll see how they switch that defense up here when the ball gets over the half-court line. All right, Binder, top of the circle. Drive from the free throw line right in. That was a good play. Isabel Quinn doing a beautiful job on that, hitting the bucket. Right-handed layup. So it continues to be a pretty good quarter here for Middlebury. Ball going back. We're going to get a backcourt here probably.
Yeah, it will be backcourt. So, yeah, Fairhaven is going to bring in Victoria Kelly and try to put some height and strength underneath the boards. 3 minutes to go here. Fairhaven's got 5 minutes without scoring a hoop. Period number 3, and Middlebury scored 7. So Middlebury making a bit of a run here.
Yeah, Sue was just saying 7-0 run here by Middlebury that they are on. All right, the ball goes top of the circle here. Our Tigers inbound it. Tani LaRoche now to Isabel Quinn.
Got a scrum here right by us.
Oh, Binder, wow. She just went right around the defender. That was Kelly there. Got a right-handed layup there around Kelly from the left side of the basket.
Middlebury closes to 10 here, Greg. Love with the basketball, tried to force it underneath to Kelly. Ball kicked away. Fairhaven will keep it. 2:29, period number 3.
All right, Elizabeth Love is going to be inbounding it here at the baseline, so she gets ready to do that. Trying to find somebody to get loose. Kelly underneath and gets a shot off, misses that shot. Isabel Quinn getting good position there for the rebound. And now Bender will set up with it here at the Middlebury end of the floor. We get a whistle and we'll have a foul.
It's going to be on Briggs. That's going to be 3 on her. Her second blocking foul. That's going to be 3.
All right, so we'll have it inbounded at the sideline. Isabel Quinn, freshman guard, getting ready to inbound. We get some substitutions coming in for Fairhaven. So Madison Perry in, Lily Briggs out for a breather, and the ball inbounded to Binder. Left side it goes over to Tenny LaRoche. Now comes back out, top of the circle, Solstice Binder. Over to the right sideline, back to LaRoche. And she's going to get tied up there.
Maddie Perry is a very good defender for the Slater club. She does a lot of things that don't show up in the scorebook, but she's tenacious on defense. The Slaters the ball again, yet to score here in period number 3. We're down to under 2 minutes. Ball stolen away, Middlebury. Hadwin trying to get back in defense. Doesn't matter. Bender goes up and over the top of her.
Solstice Bender's good ball player here for Middlebury. Nice job on that end to end, and Fairhaven moving it to the free throw line. Slaters work it over to that left sideline. Here's a drive into the middle, and let's see, a whistle. Madison Perry driving inside. She got fouled.
Yeah, she got fouled by number 3, Quinn. Neither team in the bonus yet here, about a minute 33. So it'd be Fairhaven's ball out. Cole back into the ball game. Level, take a seat, get a rest. 11-0 run here in the third period for Middlebury. Cole the basketball. There's Hadwin, wide open 3. Got it.
Wow. Well, that's something Fairhaven needed to get going again here. 34-23 now with approaching a minute left to go here in the third quarter.
Took them 6.5 minutes to get on the board in the third period. That's not. Coach Wilson won't be happy with that, or won't be happy with that defensive stand down the court this time either.
And again, that was Bender that just drove right in under the basket and put up that shot and hit the bucket. Slater girls with it there, end of the floor. They'll kick it outside to Kate Hadwin. Kate will step a little closer, pops a nice little jumper in there, and she's warmed up nicely.
Kate says, get on my back, Slaters. We'll get some points on the board. 47 seconds here, period 3.
On top, Isabel Quinn, and rotating out there is LaRoche. Now they get it right back to Bender. Bender working from this left side, eye in the middle there, brings it right back between circles. Over to the right sideline to Quinn. Again, looking inside, see if they can find a little bit of room in there. They'll get a shot off over on that left side. Tenny LaRoche taking that three-pointer, misses. And a tie up on the floor.
Yeah, 50-50 ball. Quinn's going to come up, tie up the Slaters, so Middlebury will keep possession. 17 seconds here. 36-25 Fairhaven, but Middlebury a chance to bring it to single digits. Shot is up, the 3 on the way, no good. Going to Brown over the top, over Hadwin, but 14 foul. So 14 seconds, the Slaters will work it the length of the floor.
All right, so back waiting on defense is Middlebury. Kate Hadwin will bring it over the half-court line here for Fairhaven.
Perry has it with 8, Hadwin with 7, center of the floor. Hadwin's 3 with 4 on the way, no good. Bender the board, she'll get a shot off. It won't go. 36-25. Fairhaven with the lead, but Middlebury with the momentum. Very good third period.
Well, you can see the Middlebury girls right there getting applause from their fans there as get a nice round there. They know that these girls just played their hearts out here in that third quarter, did a good job.
Deserved hand as Middlebury certainly outplayed the Slaters here in period 3. The Slaters scored 4 points, 5 points. 5 points in that quarter. Middlebury got 13.
All right, there are the Fairhaven girls they made a nice run there in the last minute or so, minute and a half. Kate Hadwin warmed up, hit a couple of big buckets there for Fairhaven. So they do keep the double-digit lead, 36-25 right now. The Fairhaven cheering section getting right into it. Well, you said you liked the third quarter. That was very interesting. Third quarter was one you liked, Joe, and they gave you a good one right there.
Yep, I do. I do enjoy the third period. And Middlebury certainly didn't disappoint as they made a very good run to get back here. And hopefully we get a good 8 minutes. Slaters will bring it in. They'll get it to Briggs, who's back into the ball game now. Briggs will work with Love and Perry. Perry has it. Briggs gets it again. Perry and Briggs will play some catch. Love will get involved left side. Perry has it. Perry's got a lane, going to whistle a foul. Foul's going to go on Middlebury's LaRoche. So first team foul in the fourth quarter. Fairhaven's ball out underneath.
All right, so it'll be inbounded. Looks like by Lily Briggs, going to be the inbounder.
Briggs has to bring it way out top to Perry. They cut Perry off nicely, Middlebury does. Brown did. Goes to Hadwin. Hadwin's 3 looked good from here, but it doesn't fall. Middlebury again a chance to get it to single digits.
Bender on a breakaway shot, misses. Follow up on the rebound, got her own rebound, and as you see, popped it in for the 2 right there.
Yeah, good thing she got on the bus tonight because she's played an incredibly good ball game for Middlebury. Just underway, period 4. The lead is only 9 for Fairhaven. Briggs with it. Briggs, Perry, and Love. There's Cole. Her 3 up. No good off the side of the backboard. It'll come down to Bender.
All right, everybody hustling back down to the other end of the floor. And again, Bender will walk it over the half-court line.
You can feel the crowd getting a little nervous here, Greg, for the Fairhaven fans.
Top of the circle, Isabel Quinn. Yeah, I think they're a little surprised that it looks like just Middlebury woke up in that third quarter there for sure. Fairhaven slowed up just a little bit.
Yeah. Brown wanted to go to the hoop. She took one too many steps. It'll go back to the Slaters, but that's the first time we've seen her go hard to the hoop. But Bender's had such great success the last quarter and a couple of minutes going hard to the hoop. So it's been successful for Middlebury. Hadwin, left side, Perry. Perry will give it to Briggs. Briggs for the Slaters, out top to Love. Love to Cole. Pick set by Love. Cole wants to go too unselfish. Tried to go back to Briggs and stolen away.
All right, ball coming over the half-court line. Solstice Binder picked up defensively. Lily Briggs in there. Ball gets over into that right corner. Now they'll get it back out top of the circle, and we get, what, Carey?
Yeah, Carey on LaRoche.
All right, so a couple minutes gone here in this fourth quarter. Under a double, it's been double digits for a good portion of this ball game. So Middlebury's had a nice second half here so far. So we're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fairhaven with the ball back.
Here comes Hadwin. Hadwin will back it out behind the 3. Give it up to Perry and now to Love. Briggs with it, rather. Briggs out top. It'll go to Hadwin. Hadwin to drive. Oh, out of bounds off of who? Off of Fairhaven. Bender again making her presence felt underneath the hoop.
Kate Hadwin split the defense there with that drive to the basket. It was a good attempt right there, and thought maybe a foul. They didn't call one. And the ball picked back up there brought down the floor here by Middlebury. Good ball movement by the Tiger girls. Left corner shot, and that one rims out. Got the crowd going on that one.
Had half of Middlebury's bench up thinking that 3 was going to go by Brown, but it rims out. Fairhaven will bring it down. Fairhaven's Love out top to Perry. Back it'll go to Perry. Perry's drive is on the way. Shot on the way, no good. Uh-oh.
That'll be a shooting foul. You could kind of see a little late on that one, but that was Binder.
Perry went down hard, though. He's having a hard time getting up. Fairhaven's trainer Mike
Finnegan
out quickly to see her as well as Kyle Wilson.
Get a cramp.
That's certainly that's what they're looking like they're working on.
Kind of see that in football season a lot, where they stretch that leg right out and start working it just a little bit. But hopefully she's okay.
36-27, the Slaters with the lead, but boy, points have come very, very, very hard here in the second half for the Slaters. They've scored 5 points in a quarter and 3 minutes. If Perry is able to take these shots, she'll step to the line. Very good free throw shooter is Perry. So second team foul for Middlebury. Slater's yet to commit a team foul in the fourth period.
All right, so still being attended over there on the floor. Lily Briggs standing right over there. Kate Hadwin is over there with her, the athletic trainer Mike Finnegan. As we have a stop and play, 5:09 left to go here in the basketball game. Fairhaven 36-27 advantage. All right, that's good to see. She's up. We're getting a good cheer from the crowd. Maddie Perry probably going to come out for a little while.
Yeah, how's that work? Does she have to come out and then somebody has to shoot for her? Is that how that works?
I think she has to come out, right? So she'll come out for a little bit, and so
Victoria Kelly will step to the line and shoot.
So Madison Perry would have been on the line to shoot a couple here, and they'll get a substitution. Hopefully she'll be back in here in a minute or two.
Kelly's first shot is up, no good, off the back of the rim. It's 1-2. The Slaters get on the board in the fourth period. Lead back to 10 for the Slaters. Here comes Middlebury.
All right, Fairhaven back waiting on defense. Nobody's used full court pressure in this ballgame. Haven't seen that at all.
Nope.
All right, the ball at the Middlebury end of the floor. Tiger girls working around that three-point perimeter over in that left corner. They want that three-point shot, which they take. Cassidy Brown going to miss that. And a whistle on a foul.
Yeah, loose ball foul is going to go on 25 for Middlebury. Second team's foul. Foul will be on Kaylin Brown.
It's kind of funny. You've seen Skylar Schwaner, 35, take a bunch of those three-point attempts. So it's Cassidy Brown getting in on it here in this fourth quarter. So they switched it up. Who's getting that open shot?
Well, there's Love for Fairhaven. She'll shoot the three. No good. Bender gets the boards. 37-27. We're almost halfway through the fourth period.
There's a drive, beautiful drive to the basket. Opens up nicely for Cassidy Brown coming alive here in that fourth quarter. Just mentioned she's taken a bunch of shots. Now Fairhaven quickly with it at their end of the floor. Slater girls will work it down to the top of the circle. Lily Briggs with it.
Briggs and Love will play some catch. Love will come out to Cole. Cole has to reverse it over to Briggs. Briggs will reset. Hadwin will set the off-ball pick. Now Briggs goes strong, but she's cut off. Love gets it, backs out, puts the three up. Good.
Wow. Beautiful shot. Elizabeth Love on that one, lined that one up very nicely. Ball down the floor, Tiger end. Solstice Binder takes it right into the middle, put up the shot, misses, got her own rebound right back up. She got fouled over the back.
Got whacked side to head. I think it's going to be called on Kay Hadwin. She'll step to the line to shoot too. No, it's on Briggs, and that's 4 on Briggs.
So Binder, who's had an excellent ball game here for Middlebury, will be on the line to shoot. Should be there for 2.
First shot up and no. Perry back into the ballgame. Good things for Fairhaven.
All right, so Binder, Solstice Binder, a sophomore guard, will get a second free throw. Her team down 40-29. Chance to make it a 10-point advantage Fairhaven if she can hit this. She does not. Kate Hadwin right there with the rebound.
Call the basketball for the Slaters. She's left side to go to Hadwin. Perry gets it. Perry looked to go to Briggs, now has to back it out. 3:28 to go. Love with the basketball. Right side to Briggs. Briggs has got a step. Kicks it out to Love. Her three on the way. No good. Loose ball. Brown to clear for Middlebury.
All right, so Cassidy Brown gives it up. Right back to Binder. Binder over the half-court line. Long pass, right corner, open shot. That's going to be 3. We said we've had a bunch of different three-point shooters. Skylar Schwanier was one of them.
Yeah, 8-point lead for the Slaters. Middlebury not going away. Cole the basketball. Hadwin gets it. Hadwin's 3 straight on. Up off the back of the rim. Bender the board. Bender wants to push for Middlebury. Bender gets a shot up over Hadwin. Loose ball. Tied up. Possession. Middlebury will keep it.
All right, it's a good hustle, moving it down the floor there from Middlebury. Kate Hadwin knocked to the floor there, no call on the play. I think a few people thought. Schwanier got blocked, the shot blocked. Good defense there, Isabel Cole. Schwanier just hit that 3 there a minute or so ago. Tried to get another shot off there, blocked out of bounds. Middlebury keeps it.
Cole wasn't letting that happen this time down the floor. She knocks it out of bounds, though. Middlebury will keep it. LaRoche with it out top. Love will pick her up.
All right, Schwanier coming out on top now. They go over to that right sideline. Brown give and go to Schwanier, put up the shot, misses. Binder with a rebound. And they win the boards underneath, right in the middle for the 2.
How about a 6-point game here with 2:25 to go?
Wow.
The fourth period. Who'd have saw this coming in the first half? Fairhaven is going to take a timeout. You know, it's almost like, Greg, that they're timid to go underneath strong. They relied on the 3-ball in the first half. 3-ball's not falling as well in the second half. And Middlebury's just playing hard, clawing back into this. Possession after possession. And 6 points, anything can happen with 2.5 minutes to go.
I was looking at that first game they played back on the January 15th. Fairhaven beat Middlebury 58-27, so they put 58 points up. They're at 40 right now, so much less points. And I was kind of thinking that was how they slowed the pace down. Middlebury did here.
Well, Slater scored 31 in the first half, so they were en route to a 60-point ball game, but they've scored 9 points in a quarter and 2/3 here. The Slaters have, so points are a premium.
All right, so we are down to our last 2:25 left to go here in this basketball game. Still anybody's ball game. So 9 second half points for Fairhaven. And timeout, a little bit of a regrouping here, but Fairhaven still up by 6 with 2:25 left to go, so a lot of strategy.
Fairhaven just has to take care of the ball here, and they really have to go north-south. They've been east and west here the whole second half, so we'll see what Kyle Wilson has up his sleeve here for the Slaters. As Love will get it in. Wilson clears out his club now and allows Love to come out front with it. Now they have to pressure Love. Love will give it to Hadwin. Hadwin will work with Briggs. Hadwin with it, wants to go right side. Love gets it back. Love will give it to Perry. Oh, they're going to lose it out of bounds. Nope, Perry saves it. Perry will go to Hadwin. Hadwin picked up by Brown. Hadwin left side to Love. Now out top to Briggs. Middlebury really picking up defense intensity here. Briggs with it. Briggs and Love will play some catch. Now Hadwin will get involved. 1:47. Middlebury going to have to foul here pretty quick. 6 points, only 3 team fouls. They got to commit another team foul before Fairhaven goes to the line. 1:37, Briggs and Hadwin very content to stay out. And until Middlebury, there we go. Brown comes out and commits the foul. They still got 1 to go before they put the Slaters at the line. 1:31. They let a lot of time to go off that clock, Greg.
2:24. They put it in play with 2:24.
Oh, too much time to commit that foul. Slaters ball out, way out back. It'll come to Briggs. Now 1.5 minutes. Briggs and Love. There's the 15 foul. So Briggs will go to the line to shoot the pair.
But Fairhaven with that 6-point advantage, it stays there. And Middlebury, again, that was just about a minute, Joe.
Yeah, too much time. But, anything can happen here. Briggs is a pretty decent free throw shooter. Will shoot a pair. So this is where Fairhaven will either put this away or continue to allow Middlebury to make it interesting. First shot by Briggs is up and good. One or two, but a big board by Hadwin. Out to Cole, back to Briggs. Briggs will go over to Love. Nope, brings it center to the floor. Perry has it. They got to foul Perry. They can't catch her. It'll go to Love. Love the basketball. Now they'll commit the foul. Love to the line with 1:12 to go.
All right, so that was Solstice Binder picking up her 3rd foul, and on the line is Elizabeth Love to shoot 2. Middlebury fans getting right into this here, sitting just to the left of us.
Why wouldn't you? They've had a very good second half. Love's first shot on the way up, no good.
New player coming in, too. It's Caitlin Brown back in. Skylar Chouanier gets a nice hand as she comes out.
I'll tell you what, if this is Middlebury's last game of the year, they've certainly got something to build on going forward.
Yeah, we talked about how young this team is. There's only one senior on it, and they've really played well here tonight, no question.
42-34. We're at the minute mark in the ball game. Bender the basketball. Bender wants to take it herself, left side. Goes to Quinn. LaRoche's 3 on the way. Good.
Oh, wow. Huge shot right there, right off the glass.
42-37. The Slaters the ball in the lead. And Quinn commits the quick foul. It'll put Love back to the line. Only a 5-point ball game for these Fairhaven Slaters.
I think you were reading the scoring at the half. They had 6 points, Middlebury did in the first quarter, 6 points in the second quarter.
And only 2 players scoring for Middlebury. Love, his first shot is up and no good. So even if she hits this one, still a 2-possession game. So anything can still happen. Love will shoot the second. Got it. Fairhaven can back off. They don't need to commit a foul, although they only have one team foul, so they have some fouls to give to slow the game down.
All right, Middlebury rotates the ball. Back out on top, Isabel Quinn. Very good defense here by Fairhaven, staying real tight on that ball, making this clock come down here. 25, up, loose ball.
Cole got the steal. The Slaters will bring it down 21 seconds. It'll go to Hadwin. They foul Hadwin. Hadwin will go to the line. She'll shoot the pair with 18. So if she hits one of these two, it'll become a 3-possession game with only 18 seconds left. Fairhaven should be able to put this one in the books.
Kate Hadwin, an excellent shooter. As you see, all net. She's their three-point shooter as well. Very good on the foul line, obviously. His coach, Eric Carter, making some changes. Big hands for everybody coming in and out of the game for Middlebury, as is well-deserved. I think the crowd here, if you see the camera shaking a little bit, that's 'cause
It's not you.
no, they're getting right into it in the bleachers. It's not me.
12 seconds to go in the ball game. Here comes Middlebury. Shot on the way. Travel back to the Slaters with 8. I think you'll see Middlebury back off now. It's a 3-possession game. We'll see if they let the Slaters bring it in, and they do. Love has it. Love will give it to Briggs. Briggs will get fouled by Brown with a second and a half.
But again, talking about what we were saying earlier when we got started here about you get into the postseason, throw the records out. This is a 5-15 team, Middlebury here, that came here tonight.
Fairhaven will take the win, but they won't feel good about this, Greg. They've struggled mightily. Briggs at the line, misses the first. She'll shoot a second. So, yeah, Coach Wilson and coaching staff, I bet they work on some stuff before Friday. Briggs doesn't get either one. Hadwin got the rebound. Fairhaven will keep it. They'll get the win. 45-37 over Middlebury.
All right, so it is Fairhaven that will move on. The other half of the bracket, as we said, being played tonight. The Hartford girls, number 7 seed, play number 10. Missisquoi, that's anybody's guess there, but Hartford has been a pretty good team. We saw them a couple of weeks ago, Joe.
Yep.
And if you go by seedings, very likely, or very possible, Hartford would be back here again on Friday night to take on Fairhaven. They're going to have to step it up just a bit from what they did tonight if they got to face that Hartford team again. But anyway, a win is a win no matter what. 55-37 is our final score. Fairhaven defeating Middlebury here at Fairhaven High School. First round of the playoffs. Both teams shaking hands on the floor, and hopefully we can get some stats here. We'll check some of that in a moment. All right, great basketball game. Got to say that everybody got their money's worth here tonight, Joe. Not quite what we expected in that second half. We were thinking Fairhaven was going to run away with it. They were not able to do that. They did get the win, however, and you got the stats there, but a good game.
31-12 at halftime, Greg. We were thinking, boy, this thing could be over early in the third period, but it was anything but, as Middlebury not only played very good, they mounted a comeback, the momentum on their side, and they gave Fairhaven all they wanted tonight in the second half.
And Fairhaven, they were hitting those threes in the first half. We said it's going to be a long night if they keep draining those threes. They got a little bit cold in that second half. Definitely a good second half for Middlebury.
So distributing the scoring for Fairhaven, Love had 13, Briggs with 6, Hadwin with 12, Cole with 11, and Kelly with 3 for a total of 45. For Middlebury, only 2 players had scored in the first half, several more in the second half. Quinn with 2, LaRoche with 3, Brown with 2. There's Bender with 20. She leads both clubs in scoring. And Shanair with 10 for a total of 37. 45-37, a very good first round playoff ball game.
All right, so much luck as they move forward. The Fairhaven girls will move forward to the next round, the quarterfinals, and we don't want the bracket is Hartford and Missisquoi, so we'll let that play out here before we make any guesses. The higher seed is Hartford, a team Fairhaven has beat. You were mentioning just before we got started here, just talking about some of the tradition of basketball. The name Scott Allen came up here.
Yeah, so again, we talked about Scott the last time we were here, and I told a big long story about him being inducted into the Hall of Fame in Virginia, and our friend Dave Hughes was down there. I was surprised to see him and how Scott got his start here at Fairhaven. And what I failed to mention was just last week, Scott got his 500th win in high school basketball. That's something. I sent him a text, Greg. I love this. I sent him a text, said, "Congratulations, coach. 500 wins, pretty impressive." And he instantly shot me a text back, "You were there for the first." That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So well deserving. Congratulations to Scott on that milestone. Congratulations to Bob Prinovo, 400 and something wins, just inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame here for the VPA, and it's just a fun time of the year, basketball in general.
All right, well, that's going to do it. Again, congratulations to the Fairhaven girls. And just as a closing remark, the Middlebury girls should be very proud of what they did here tonight. Very young team, and look for them down the road next year for sure. 2
freshmen, 2 sophomore starters, and I'll tell you what, they showed some iron here in the second half. They played very good basketball.
Okay, so for Joe Howard, I'm Greg McCormick. We're at Fairhaven High School, and presentation here on PEGTV. Thank you for watching.